this. We are recording officially. So if you guys need to find this recording, it will be on my YouTube channel. Okay? This will definitely be on my YouTube channel for you guys to actually check out, actually get, you know what I mean? Get some value, watch this over and over and over again. Today, I will be going over all the important pairs. And what I mean by the important pairs, I mean the pairs that move. Okay? The pairs that move. To answer your question, the MACD, this is called a MACD 4C. To get to the dark theme, you right click on the screen, go to color theme, and then click dark. That's it. That's it. Right click, color theme, dark. Boom. This is me right here. This is my color theme. I like this color theme. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a little purplish blue, a little dark purplish blue going on. I'll put my YouTube under later at the end. For sure. What we will be doing, okay? What we will be doing today is going over every single pair. You guys shout me out on Instagram too. Shout me out on y'all stories. I would just put it on everything, I guess. I'll just add both of them here. So we got, this is my Instagram and this is my YouTube. So you guys can just go ahead and find me right now. Go ahead and just, you know, get everything situated. Oop, I can't spell today. I'm sorry, y'all. Terrible. What is going on? For sure, go ahead and follow me on all these platforms. My Facebook is also Markus Turner, exactly how it's spelled. You'll find me. And you guys shout me out on your stories. I want to be able to, you know, DM y'all, say thank you. You know, if y'all got any questions, you can also hit me up on Instagram. Any questions? Any questions? But what we will be doing today is going over all the major pairs. I know you guys, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, okay? I don't know about y'all, but I already ate some of my food today. I could not wait. I am way too impatient with my food. A brother is hungry. A brother is going to eat, okay? I've already pre-made. I already cooked it tonight. I like to be prepared. I don't know about y'all. I like to be prepared. But for sure, we're going to get things popping. We're going to start right now. We're going to get good, you know what I mean? We're going to get this thing started. All right. So I know a lot of people are probably new on this call. Put a 2 in the chat if you're new. If you've signed up within 6 months. If you guess I cook myself. Come on now, I'm a thug. What y'all know about me? No, I didn't cook. I didn't cook this. No. Last year I did though. Ooh, we got a lot of newcomers. We got a lot of newcomers. I like it. I like it. A lot of newcomers. All right, so what we doing today is we gonna break down the charts, easy, simple. Make sure you guys can understand it. To you know, I'd like to do it from my style. And I like to, you know, get things popping. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the DXY, right? Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So I suggest not to trade any US pairs. Okay? It's a bank holiday, so they're not going to be moving like that. There are times when it does move. There are times where it does move, but they're not going to really be moving like that, right? So for sure, I want to make sure you guys get at least all the other pairs, but I'm going to be going over the US pairs for Friday, right? So you guys can at least get an idea of what may happen for the rest of the week, maybe even next week, right? So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so on the daily DXY, we have a reversal pattern forming. Now, for people who are new, I'm going to be breaking how I chart. Very, very simple. This is more on the advanced side, but I'm going to very soon after this. Actually, I'll do it right now. We're gonna break down how to do the charts, right? For all the newcomers in the building, right? For all the newcomers in the building. This chart is very, very simple, right? Blue is for up, red is for down. I don't know if I can, make that. I'm sorry, let me break that down even simpler. Blue is buy, red is sell, right? When the market is coming from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, we're in an uptrend. When the market is coming from the left-hand side down to the bottom right, we're in a downtrend. I mean, you can really just look at the chart and just break it down from there, right? How to identify where you are in the market, that's what I will be going over right now, right? Yes, you can do this on your phone. Yes, you can. You can just draw trend lines and zones on your phone. So you can definitely do this. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, right? There are such things as reversal patterns that pretty much, let's say we're in an uptrend. A reversal pattern is pretty much telling you that the price is about to reverse, right? So if we're in an uptrend, this reversal pattern, which I want you guys to look up, right? This reversal pattern is telling me that the market is ready to reverse in a downtrend, right? It might not happen right now. It might not happen this year, but eventually this is telling me that this is going to reverse. This is literally what this reversal pattern is saying, right? So if we type in on Google, Forex patterns, right? The first thing that will pop up is this, right? These are reversal patterns. This is what we see on our chart right now, a bearish rising wedge, literally what we see, indicating that it's going down. If you guys do not have this chart, I advise you to download it and keep this as your screensaver, period. Just keep it as your screensaver, right? Because this will make or break your trading, right? This will make or break your trading. As well as this, download this as soon as possible. These two, just go ahead and add this to your chart. Add this. These are the most important things. They're the first two, so you can't miss it. These are continuation patterns. These are reversal patterns, right? Continuation patterns, reversal patterns. They're different. All right, so I definitely want you to download those because those will make or break your trading. So since we have that, keep them up on your chart. So when I go through these pairs, you can identify them as I go, right? So right now this is a rising wedge or a rising channel because it's bouncing back and forth between this high, this low, this high, right? This low, this high, and this low, right? And now we are beginning to rise up now, right? So I want you guys to get very familiar with these patterns because they will literally elevate your trading, elevate your entire trading career. I know it has for me, right? So we also have some divergence going on. For people who don't know what divergence is, it's when, let me go ahead and do it this way. It's when your indicator and price, this is price, this is the indicator, is in a disagreement, right? They're in a disagreement, meaning that my indicator is going down, but price is going up. That indicates that we are going to have a potential reversal coming, right? Not potential, it's happening. All right, this is not potential. This is a for sure thing that's happening. So I definitely want you guys to keep this on your, understand this is a guide. This is called the US dollar currency index. Everything is based off this. So before you take a trade or before you chart off any other pair, you should look at this pair first to give you a guide on what everything else is doing, right? So this pair is going up. So any USD pair first, as in primary, so USD JPY, USD Canadian, USD Swiss franc are all going to be going up. Anything that's Euro USD or GBP USD or New Zealand USD, and along those lines, they will be going down, right? Like I said, this will give you your overall view of the market. This is the first thing you should be charting out before you do anything, right? So, like I said, we have a reversal pattern forming. I showed you guys, this literally looks like this right here. Literally identify it as I go, like do it. Like just say, okay, this looks like this. Okay, cool. This looks like that. So we know this is gonna drop soon, right? Now let's go on the daily, right? Let's check it out. This is what I do all the time. This is what I do all the time, right? This is literally how I chart. I don't do anything else but this. On the daily, we were in a downtrend, right? Because I'm drawing this downtrend. But we broke the trend line and broke structure, meaning that this is now ready to go up, right? So that's what I got from the daily. We're ready to go up now. Now on the 4 hour, I see the patterns happen within patterns, you guys. I see this exact same pattern. This pattern looks literally like this pattern. Are you guys understanding me? This pattern is literally this pattern. That's what's crazy, right? So we know that before price goes up, we're gonna have a potential down move, then a move up. And what does that look like to you? That literally looks like, for all my new traders, this is a double bottom. Double W's, this is a W, right? Let's just go ahead and say what it is. This is a W. All right, let me change the color. Right, this is a W, indicating an up move. Right, that's a W indicating an up move. I really want you guys to understand what I'm saying. Put a 1 in the chat if this makes sense. If it doesn't, ask me a question, okay? Ask me a question. Ask me what you don't get. Can it create an M as an M? Yes, it can create. We have M's and W's in the market all the time. Like there's a W right here. Literally the exact same W right here. Literally an M right here on the higher time frame. Right? This is an M right here. That is an M, you guys. It's literally there's M's and W's everywhere. M's and W's everywhere. So for sure, there is an M that indicates down and W that indicates up. All right? So we know, how do you get the dollar index on TradingView again? It does, but what did you mean by it was breaking the pattern when we were looking at the daily chart? Breaking the pattern means literally breaking the trend. So as you can tell on the daily, this is going up. Breaking the pattern means it's breaking down. So price has to break this pattern, correct, and then drop. Right? That's what I mean. I'm new to this, but what are pips in terms of pricing? Pips is, so to break it down in a simpler term, candle is a visual representation of these numbers right here on your right. Literally, these numbers right here on your right. Right? That is literally the candles, right? The candles are visual representation of this. Okay, so in terms of pips are these numbers, price right here. Pips is the count of these numbers, right? So 98.4, 98.6, that's the price. But the pips is the count. The pips is your money. So if you went, depending on your lot size, right? And to break down lot size, think of $100 in your account. Right, and we're gonna literally break this. I don't care what anybody says. If you're not trading the right way, you're gambling. So let's put it in that perspective, right? If you have $100 in your account, And the whole point of trading is to risk 5 of those dollars or 3 of those dollars to make 200 more, right? You want to make $50, right? But you have to risk $5 to make $50. And in order for you to make $50, you have to go, let's say, 50 pips, right? So in order for you to count the pips from 98.4 to 98.6, right? So it would be 98.6 is your pip, okay? Anything after that is a pipette. At least in this case with the DXY, right? 6 or 7, 6 is your pip. Anything after that is your pipette. You don't need to worry about your pipette. You are only worried about your 98.6. So what you would do, right, is you would add 50 pips, right? You would add 50 pips to that, plus 50 pips. All right, so if you want to add a 0 there, you can. Right, and then you would do the math from there, right? That's all trading is counting your pips. Hopefully that makes sense. So if you want to do the math, and if you want to relate this to the account, right? You want to relate this to the account, you made 50 pips, which means price went up to 98.6 to 99.1. Right? Glad you did the math. Meaning that, excuse me, that depending on your lot size, right, from that 50 pips, you potentially made $5 or $50 or $500 or $5,000, right? Like I said, your lot size is how much you're willing to use of your, is the amount that you want to use of that $100. If you deposit $100, you want to decide if I'm going to use the whole $100 or am I only going to use 10 of those dollars, right? If you use 10 of those dollars, that'll depict if you're going to make $5 or $5,000. That's what pips relate to your account, relate to money. Am I willing to risk my whole $100 to make $500, or am I willing to risk $5 to make $500? Because to me, I'm willing to risk $5. I don't want to lose my whole $100 to make $500. I would rather use $5 to make $500. I really want to make sure you understand what that means. That's why your lot size is so important. Your lot size should be growing every $100. That's how you grow your account, right? So to answer your question when it comes to pips, we're expecting this to come all the way from 97.7 all the way up to 99.6. Do the math, right? People don't usually trade the dollar, the DXY. This is, like I said, more of a guide. But like I said, when it comes to the other pairs, you can really make some money. You can really make a killing, right? Make sure that I answer these questions. How to get the DXY? Go on the top left-hand corner, right? This is your search bar. You can't, it doesn't really, give the symbol, but this is your search bar. You just type it in, DXY, click enter, and it pops up. That's it. All right, moving forward, all right? DXY, we're expecting a minor down move, right? A minor down move. We also have divergence on the 1 hour, minor down move to this area, and then we're expecting some form of a reversal pattern to shoot up. So to give you a gist of what I mean, we're expecting something like this. Expecting something like this. Do this over here. I'm gonna make this as simple as possible. Boom. So what I mean by reversal pattern, I'm gonna change this color, like this to be red. This reversal pattern, right? And I'm gonna delete these. I'm expecting this reversal pattern. right? And for you to understand how I drew this on the chart, I just went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th one, clicked the arrow to the right and went to bars pattern, and then just copied it from whatever I wanted to copy from, right? So I'm expecting some reversal pattern coming here. Remember, this reversal pattern looks like this reversal pattern, bullish falling wedge, because we're expecting an up move, right? So we will be looking for any one of these 5 patterns to give us this up move on this chart, right? That's what we're expecting at this moment from DXY, meaning that we're expecting any US dollar pair like USD JPY and etc. to drop, right? And all the Euro USD pairs to go up, right? If this drops, right? This could very well, right, keep consolidating in upward motion before dropping, right? It could very well do that. So you don't want to just automatically sell these pairs and buy these pairs. You just want to get an overall idea of what's going on in the market, right? That's what I'm teaching you guys today, to give an overall idea of what's going on. All right, hopefully that makes sense. Next pair, right? Euro USD. Euro USD. Like I said, I was charting some of these things out as I was, waiting on you guys or getting on. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Does this not look like the DXY, but the opposite, right? It's literally the exact same thing, but the opposite. That's how important charting is. That's how important knowing what your reversal patterns are, because they give you all your answers. Long term, I really want to express this to you guys. Long term, we're expecting 1,600 pips out of Euro USD. 1,600. 1,600. Minimum 1,000. Minimum 1,000. So to make it clear, we are expecting USD pairs to drop. It depends, right? You got to understand, we're expecting, for example, you have Euro USD, right? This one, this Euro USD, this USD part, boom. They didn't even show you. This USD, we're expecting an opposite move from like a USD CAD, right? You see how USD here is on the back end, but USD is in the front. All the USDs, we're expecting a move the opposite from the USDs back here, if that makes sense. So just look out for it. Now we're going to go on the daily, right? Boom. Right? It broke the down move. Now we're on the 4-hour. And we actually see that it's trying, that it cannot break this level. It's forming the exact same pattern, right? The exact same pattern that it formed over here. Look at this. We just went through this today. We just literally went through this pattern, right? It's forming this exact same pattern. Literally. Look at this. Bullish falling wedge. We're literally looking at this right now. It's forming the exact same pattern, which means long term, we should be getting some form of up move, right? We should get some form of up move. Literally, this exact same pattern is the same pattern on the weekly. I really want you guys to pay attention to what we are looking at right now. Literally the exact same thing. Literally the exact same thing. So on the 1 hour, I'm expecting this to come up a little bit more, retest this area before shooting up. That's what I'm expecting from Euro USD. Next, GBP USD. On GBP USD, all the GBP pairs, I'm expecting an up move, right? I'm definitely expecting an up move. I wanted them to drop a little bit, but you know, it seems to me that they just want to play in this channel. Then this might consolidate all the way to this trend line. Right? It might just, that's probably, it might happen that way. It doesn't mean we can't catch these small moves, because this gap between this trend line and this trend line is about 170 pips. Why not trade that, right? What we want to watch first is for this to correct. We're not going to know where this is going if it does not correct, right? It could just come up here and then reverse, or it could just reverse in general. Like, we just need some form of confirmation. Like I said, there's a W right here that told you that this was going to go up, literally. So what we need to do is wait for bullish flag to form. All right, wait for bullish flag to form. If we're going to come up here, if not, just assume, just wait for impulse, another bearish flag to form, then drop, right? Just wait for those things. Bull is up, buy is up, sell is down. I don't know what else to tell you. How can you know when to get in a trade, when it will go up, how many pips? So you're talking about profit margin and entry, right? One, how do I know it's coming up here? Because I did the chart from a higher time frame. That's how I know how many pips is going, because I charted it from the higher time frame, which is what I'm showing you. And that's how you know how many pips. How to enter from it is literally your indicator, or how you enter into the market. You need a strategy. That's how. You just need a strategy. So if price is going up, it's a buy, and going down, it's a sell. Correct. Correct. All right, wait for bullish flag. Actually, no. Just watch price here. Just watch price here. That's what I want you guys to do. Watch price here. It can do multiple things in this area. But don't be surprised if this does shoot up. Don't be surprised. All right, don't be surprised. NZD USD. Let's back it up, back it up, back it up. All right, so NZD USD, definitely overall in a sell, right? Just looking at the overall trend. And then but we do have some buying opportunities coming in, right? So what we want to do overall is watch price when it gets to this trend line. All right, definitely watch price at the trend line. If it's going to break out, right? If it's going to break out, correct, and then go up, right? Or if it's going to break down, right? If it's going to break down, correct, or go there, right? That's what we're watching from NZD USD when it gets to that trend line. But calculate. So when it comes to calculating a trend line, you want it to have at least 2 touches to price. It has to have at least 2 touches. So you have a touch here, here, makes it a valid trend line. A third touch makes it a confirmed trend line. And then anything after that would be a breakout. So you need at least 2 touches, at least. You won't know if it's a W until it's formed. You should always look at the weekly and monthly first when it comes to top-down analysis. How to know where to start drawing your trend line? At the wick. Draw from the wick. All right, so I'm on the 4-hour. What I first see is I see, like I just showed you guys, this pattern. We see it all the time in the market. It's the same thing. It's just a little bit wider. It's the same thing. It could be a channel, a wedge, don't matter. It's consolidating and it's slanting, right? That's what it's doing. So we know that this is going to come down eventually, right? It could possibly come down to the trend line, but because it's so close to this trend line, I'm expecting this to just break down At least to this level right here. I'm expecting this to break down to at least this level. That's about an 80 pip move. That's an easy trade, right? For sure. All right. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Gold. Don't want to miss that. Gold. Overall, still on gold, we're in an uptrend. But we are starting to see some selling opportunities. What I do see is that it was going to go down to this trend line, but it started consolidating, right? It's starting to consolidate a little bit. It's not trying to push down. It seems to me that it just keeps flagging at this trend line, but it's not having enough momentum. It's not enough momentum here. So I would wait. To be honest, I would wait for this pair to actually give us a direction before we enter anywhere. To me, it looks like it might go up. To me, it looks like it might go up because it's not showing me any form of strong bearish momentum to the downside. That's what I see. But on the smaller time frames, wait for a flag before selling. On a smaller time frame. So it doesn't have to be a wedge. It can be evenly spaced, just rising. Correct, just rising. How do you know which wick to start? Look for the beginning of the trend. You'll know where the beginning of the trend is. You got to understand that when it comes to trading, right, I know to put it here because this is the beginning of the uptrend. You can even put it here too. This is the beginning of the uptrend. The uptrend started here, so that's where I'm drawing the start of my trend line. So yeah, wait for a bearish flag to form, then sell. All right. Silver. As you see, I already wrote it out for you guys. Charted it out for you guys. To start from the daily, overall, this is a buy, but we are right here, right? We are literally at the trend line, and it looks like it's giving us a bearish flag. It's giving us a confirmation that this might drop. But to me, on the 1 hour, it looks like this could come up. But this looks like a bearish flag on the 4 hour. So it might just come up and then come back down. But we're not sure yet. We want to watch price up here when it gets there because it keeps touching this level, right? That's where it keeps touching. So we definitely want to watch price there if it's going to continue dropping or if it's just going to push all the way up. All time frames are the best time frames to identify trends. Start on the weekly and monthly and work your way down. That's what you should do. All right, that's silver. USD Swiss franc. I already charted this out, right? On the daily, we're in between this low, this support and resistance level, right? So I went on the 4 hour, identified my trend that we were in, or I really did it on the daily. I identified the trend we were in. I identified that we broke this minor down move, but what I see is an ascending channel. It's rising again, slanting. So I know that this is going to eventually drop. This is going to be a good one to look out for. I like this one. This one looks nice. That one looks nice. When marking up chart trend lines, do you or do the bottom of the sell wick from the bottom line, then top of the buy wick? Yeah, it's all by wicks. All of it is by wicks. I draw from wick to wick. Sorry about that, you guys. Got a little sick over the weekend. Yeah, that's USD Swiss franc. It's rising, and then we're expecting a drop. USD JPY. On the weekly, we're definitely in this downtrend on the weekly. I definitely see an ascending wedge forming, just like what we saw here. So I'm definitely watching this to drop long term. I definitely am expecting this drop to happen, right? This drop will happen. It's a nice drop too. How many pips is this? A 338 pip move. And we could potentially get this whole down move right here. So about 500 pips. I'm definitely looking at that. All right. Yes, sell on downtrends and buy on uptrends. Make sure you go through IM Academy as well. They answer all those questions. They will answer all the basic questions. So this bullish flag is what caused this to go up. All right. So on the 1 hour, watch for another bullish flag to form. Watch for another consolidation. Watch for another consolidation before the move up. It's going to consolidate before moving up. Expect that. At least up to this trend line. We need it. All right. USD CAD. I already saw this one. I already charted this up. On the daily, we saw this bouncing between the support and resistance levels. So I went to the 4 hour, identified that we are in an uptrend. Went on the 1 hour. Didn't see much opportunities, so I'm waiting on some form of a flag to form and then buy. All right, that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on a flag before I do anything. So let's see, USD try. Minor up move. Boom. So what we need, see if we can do it. Yep. What we need from USD try is a bullish flag. That's what we need. Because right now, it's too steep. We need some form of consolidation, you guys. We need a consolidation. Consolidation means moving sideways. So we need some form of sideways movement before we continue up. That's what we need for USD try. This is an exotic pair, so this will pay out very well. Then we have USD ZAR. Already charted this one out. On this pair, it definitely looks like it's forming a slanted reversal pattern here, or continuation in the case, because you had an impulse here, and then you're going to be having the rest of your move there. So I see this going up long term, but you can, possibly, scalp this on the lower time frame, get this down move, and then, wait for that up move. You can do that. For sure. All right, USD Mexican peso. I charted this one out already as well. On the Mexican peso, we definitely see divergence on the MACD and an ascending wedge, like we see here, ascending wedge, meaning that we're expecting this downward motion to happen again. We're definitely expecting this sell to happen, this downtrend to occur. So an easy way to get in these trades is look for ways to sell at the top. So look to sell at the top. Right? So this will most likely drop again and then come back up. So look to sell at the top. Whatever gives you your entry to get in or structure to get in. Sure. All right, US 30. US 30. Can't miss US 30, right? US 30. Already charted this one out too. This is just gonna, it looks like it's just gonna keep rising. But I do see this right now. I do see, let me go ahead and reverse this and put this on correctly. I do see a flag occurring to catch this whole move. I definitely see that, for sure. Definitely see that, but it's at a support level. And for the new traders, support is your floor, your resistance is your ceiling, right? So you want to make sure that right now on US 30, we are at the ceiling, right? We are at the ceiling here. And we're expecting this ceiling to be rejected and continue to the downside. Yes, I trade gold as well. What do you mean by flag? Can you elaborate? Remember these continuation chart patterns I looked up? This is the flag that I'm talking about. Bullish flag pattern, meaning that it's going to continue up. Bearish flag pattern, meaning that it's going to continue down. Make sure you guys download these and identify these on the chart. These are very important. One of these calls weekly. It's every week on Wednesday at 9:30. No, a flag is not the same as a channel. A flag is a flag and a channel is a channel. Yes, I mark up my support and resistance as well. To add indicators, all you do is click indicators and add them. So if you wanted to add a MACD, you would add a MACD and just click on it. Add the MACD. That's all you do. All right. Euro JPY. Euro JPY, we are definitely in this minor downtrend on the weekly, and we're in a temporary buy on the daily, right? And we do see this correction forming. Make sure I get in close so I can see it. We have this correction forming, and it's starting to break out. So we had this flag, right? We had this flag for everybody. This is the flag right here, bullish flag pattern, right? Bullish flag pattern, indicating that this is going to go up. Now, I missed this move. I don't know what I was doing. I guess I was being stupid, but I missed this move. This was a nice move up. You could have caught this on the 1 hour off the MACD crossover. Could have had about a 40 pip stop loss, and you would have been up right now about 45, 46, close to 50 pips, right? If anything, what I would do is I would just wait for another flag to form. Another continuation pattern. Remember, this is this. That's all it is. No, I do not trade oil. I will get to GBP in a second. Euro GBP. I like this a lot. I like this a lot, you guys. So on the daily, I see a reversal pattern. Remember this reversal pattern right here. Bullish falling wedge. Remember, memorize these. Memorize these. This is how you become great as a trader, right? And then we're obviously in this downtrend structure. Obviously in this downtrend structure. So I'm definitely expecting this up move. So I'm expecting about 260 pips off of Euro GBP. 265 pips. Minimum. All right. But right now, actually, let me go ahead. Let's say on the hour. Right now, I would just watch price here. To be honest, we're already at the low. So watch price at the bottom. Watch price at the bottom. We're already at this area. All right, we're already here. Don't sell here. This is not a good place to sell. We're already at a support level. This is not a good place to sell. What you want to wait for is what you see here. Impulse, correction, continuation. That's what you want to watch over here. You want that exact same thing. Correct, Cassia. Is it hard to mark up on a phone call? Because I tried maybe because I don't know how to. It's not hard. It's not hard to do it on the phone. What you want to do is just go to your shapes and add the objects. It just takes time. It takes patience. Love more patience. All right. All right. Euro AUD. Euro AUD. I missed this move. I don't know why. Please, somebody tell me why I missed this move. I don't know why I missed this move. That was probably the dumbest decision ever because I saw this bullish flag. Clear as day. I saw it. It's moving up here. Saw it clear as day. Why didn't I get in this? I don't know. You have the cross on the MACD, so you could technically get in it now, but you would have a 60 pip stop loss for a 45 pip gain. I wouldn't get in that. It's the risk to reward is not good enough anymore. Your time to buy, and I want everybody to remember that. You want to buy low and sell high. That's the time to correctly buy. Your risk is small. The whole point of trading is to control your risk. That's your whole point of trading, is to control your risk. My time to sell was up here. My time to buy was down here. Not in the middle. You don't trade in the middle. That's what retail traders do. Your goal is to become a professional trader, to become the best trader you can be. Okay? To become the best trader you can be. So, what I want you guys to do is to buy low and sell high. We missed this opportunity. You might as well get that out of your head. It crossed here. For all the people who's been on my sessions before, it crossed here. But I wouldn't have gotten at this moment. I probably would have been in on the 30-minute or the 15-minute probably. 15-minute gave me an opportunity to buy at this area right here. Stop loss below here. I would have been up 40 pips already. 30-minute probably would have had me enter around here. Stop loss below here, 20 pips. Would have been up about 30 pips. Neither here or there. Do not buy here. It's not a good time to buy. Not a good time to buy. Which is why I'm upset that I didn't get in this trade. So Euro AUD, at this moment on Euro AUD, I would wait for a flag for buying. Remember, this would be a good time to buy when it's low, when it's at its low, not at its high. You don't want to buy off impulse. You want to buy when it's low. Okay, buy when it's low. Actually, I like it down there better. So wait for that. Actually, I'm gonna give you an example. I'd rather give you an example than draw it out. Let's just go ahead and give you what you want. All right, people love it when I draw these things anyway. This is a good example. This is the time to buy. No, I found a better one. This is a good one. You catch a move like this. You catch a move like that, that's your whole year. Okay, that's a whole year. What I want though is not that much. I want this. That's all I want. Wait for a flag like this to happen. Then buy. Buy when it's low, not when it's high. Wait for that. Euro NZD. All right, Euro NZD. I'm currently in this trade. I'm down at the moment. It's cool though because, you know, things happen. Like I said, why am I not in Euro AUD? I don't know why. But I know this is going up because we have a descending wedge, a falling wedge, just like what I showed you here. Bullish falling wedge. That's exactly what's going on right now. All right, so I expect this to be shooting up. I definitely expect this to be shooting up. My risk is 30 pips. If you guys cannot handle 30 pips, I'm being very transparent with you. You should not be trading. If you cannot handle 30 pips, 50 pips worth of drawdown, you should not be trading. 10 pips, 20 pips, you should not be trading. You need to be able to take, you should be able to withhold, I'm sorry, not the word withhold. You should be able to take pullbacks. You should be able to take pullbacks, you guys. Pullbacks are not your enemies. Pullbacks, like I said, you need some form of consolidation before it moves up. That's how the market moves. The market moves in waves. The waves are the consolidation. You need it. There's nothing you can do about that. So just be patient. So in this case, I'm already in this trade. Wait for price to consolidate a little bit, then look for the buy. Then look for the buy. Be patient. Euro CHF. Euro CHF, definitely in a sell, for sure. All I do is draw my trend lines, you guys. That's all I do. I need to know where I am in the market. That's all I do. And a minor buy, right? What I do see though, is this rising wedge, this ascending wedge right here. So like I said, we've been identifying this all session, right? It's literally this exact same pattern. We already did USD CHF. Exact same pattern, right? So all we're doing is looking to enter into this, right? So how I would enter is I would enter when this white line, right? When this white line that you see here on my MACD crosses down on my yellow line at the bottom on the MACD. I'm waiting for that to happen. This to cross down, that's my entry for a sell, right? My stop would probably be around 20 pips, but I would get around 100 pip gain. right? That would be my ideal entry. All right, am I missing one? I believe I'm missing one. Euro CAD. Yep, I didn't even finish doing this one. So Euro CAD. To me, Euro CAD, definitely seeing this downtrend. I definitely see this wedge happening as well. This falling wedge that's going on, I'm definitely identifying this. I definitely see this going up long term. For sure. Definitely seeing this going up long term. We have about a 1,300 pip, 1,400 pip for sure, and a 1,800 pip greatness. Okay, that's what I see. So that's that. I definitely see that. I definitely like this a lot. This probably won't happen for a while, but I definitely can take some of these sells in between time as we get closer, or these buys, these trades in between time. But actually, to be honest, I'm seeing this bullish flag happening right here. So we might actually get this up move. It's a nice, this looks like a good buy. But what might happen is it might go ahead and drop again all the way down here before buying. That's what I see off Euro CAD. Your TPs is subjective. Your TPs are your next support and resistance levels. Your next support and resistance levels. So if, for example, if I enter at this area right here, my TPs would be here, here, and here, right? These are my next resistance levels. That's my TP. So I would have a 50 pip, 120 pip, or 160 pip profit margin or gain or TP, whichever one you want to call it. That's just your next take profit. That's your way to cash out right here. You want to secure the bag, you secure the bag in these areas. That's how you depict your TP. And it's the same thing for a sell. Right? If I'm entering here, my TP would be here, here, and here. And as you see, it hit the second TP and shot up. No matter what, that's what you're looking for when it comes to trading. All right. GBP JPY. GBP JPY is definitely at this level right here. If you guys don't know why I put it here because we've had two touches. This is a very important level. Anytime you get two touches in the same area on a higher time frame, expect a big move to happen. So this went up. I'm expecting this to go all the way up. And that's what's going on right now. We are having this up move right now. What I see, though, is that we have been consolidating in this area for some time now. That's what I do see. We've been consolidating it at this area. What I want you guys to do is watch price here. Watch what happens. Watch price here. Watch for a breakout. Watch for a downward move. Whichever the case may be, watch price here. Because what can happen is it can break out, impulse, correct, and then go up, right? Or it could just break down the opposite direction. All right, it could just break down, just like it did here. Break down, correct, and then drop. So be patient. Watch price there. Watch price there. GBP odd. GBP odd, it went up. GBPR definitely went up. I would watch. What I'm waiting for, what I'm actually waiting for, I wouldn't be watching that. I'm waiting for a flag. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for a bullish flag. And for the people who still don't know what a bullish flag is, I'll show you again. This move right here is literally the exact same move right here. It's the exact same ones. Bullish flag pattern. Bullish flag pattern. We're expecting a form of consolidation before a shoot up. That's what we're expecting off GBPR right now. So wait for a form of consolidation, wait for a flag, and then enter for your buy. GBP/NZD. All right, GBP/NZD, let's go ahead and do that. GBP/NZD, we're definitely in this uptrend. This is one I like right now, only because we're already at the trend line. So we might go ahead and we might already get this buy at any moment. We can get this buy at any moment. This huge bullish move right here, this 1,300 pip move, we could get at any moment. So that's what I'm looking for. Any potential, any time to buy, I'm looking for it. I'm looking to buy at any point. Remember, I'm buying at the lows. You could buy, you could literally have a sell limit at these lows, or enter a market execution at these lows. Every time it enters in these lows, every time it enters down here, it went up. What I would personally do, right, is I would go on the 1 hour, maybe even the 30 minute. Because what I should have did, I didn't even see this, is I could have gotten in after I saw this descending channel, right? This right here, I didn't even see this descending channel. I would have gotten in on the 30 minute. As soon as this white line crossed the yellow line, that would have been my entry. Would have been my entry right there. And if you guys don't know how I use my MACD, just look at my past sessions on my YouTube channel. So entry here, stop loss around 75 pips, currently up 90. Was up 180. I probably would have been kicked out at some point. But right now, what we're getting off GBP/NZD is we're getting a bearish flag. So we could expect another down move. Expect another 140, 50 pip move. Let's see, let me come here. 1:51 p.m. So when it's falling flag, it's a buy. When it's an ascending flag, it's a sell. It's not a flag. An ascending channel or an ascending wedge or a falling wedge or a falling channel, not a flag. AU already went over. All right. I'll go over GBP CAD. I don't think I went over GBP CAD. I think I did. Well, GBP CAD is in the same area. Why? Because we have multiple touches in this area. Very strong level. Very strong level. This is what you call a major level, just like what I showed you before. Anytime a major level is when you get multiple touches in the same area on a higher time frame. That's what that means. So right now we are in a uptrend. And to be honest, what I see right now, oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't even see this, you guys, until just right now. I see an ascending wedge right now. The difference between a flag and a wedge is a flag is a continuation pattern, a channel is a reversal pattern. That's the difference. What I should have been looking for the longest is this up move. I don't know why I didn't. Should have been watching this. But shoulda, coulda, woulda. All right. If I entered on the 30-minute after this white line crossed, my stop would have been around 70 pips. I would have been up 90. I was actually in this sell. It might have been on GBP 80 that I was in the sell. But I got knocked out. Still made some money, but I got knocked out. So right now, I would just wait for a flag. Wait for it to calm down before you get that buy. And I think I might have missed that on GBP NZB. No, I didn't. Okay. So GBP CHF. GBP CHF, we definitely hit this level here. And we have touches here in this area. Very strong level. Very strong level. Very strong level. It hasn't been in this level since 2016. Very strong level. So what I see now is I see an ascending wedge. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to watch price here. We're just going to watch and see what happens. See what happens. Is it going to continue up or is it going to drop? That's what we're going to do. We're not getting any indication that it's going to do anything. It actually looks like on the 15-minute that this might sell off. We're not sure. We don't know yet. I don't want to completely say this is going to sell off. I don't trust any 15-minute pattern. So even on GBP NZB, I don't really trust it. I like it to flag all the way to the hourly. After it gets to the hourly, I know that it might go in this direction, or I know it's going in this direction. All right, AUD pairs, AUD JPY. Starting the weekly. All right, so AUD JPY, long-term sell, minor buy. On the full hour, what I actually see, I'm currently in this trade and I'm probably going to get out only because this is not going up aggressively. It's not. It's not going up aggressively. It looks like it's still going to flag down. I don't like how that looks. So currently right now, I just got out of the trade. I don't like how that looks. It's not moving with enough momentum for me. Mind you, it could very well shoot up later, but that would be on me, not on anybody else. What I do see is this is not moving with momentum enough. It's not. And I'm being very transparent. This is how I trade, right? I'm being very transparent. I don't hide anything for you guys. It's just not moving up enough for me. I actually see this actually potentially bouncing up, maybe coming up again and then dropping. I actually see a bearish flag more than I see this going up. And like I did see it move up, but I don't see it anymore. I see this actually coming down. Maybe to this level right here. This is what I see. This is my next support. So that's what I see. It's coming down to. So watch AUD JPY. AUD CAD. AUD CAD, I was expecting this to actually go up, but it looks like it's trying to drop, which kind of is cool for me because I'm expecting AUD JPY to drop. So that's cool. So let's see. What I would be waiting for is pretty much just another flag and then, take that sell. That's the only thing I would be waiting on AUD CAD. Pretty simple, right? AUD NZD. AUD NZD I love a lot. A lot. I love it a lot. Like, seriously, guys. I don't trade AUD pairs like that, but I like this a lot. I was like a while ago, probably around October, I was expecting this to fall. I think me and Spiller expected this to fall. It came up a little bit. That's fine. You know, you sell high, you buy low. In this case, we sold high. Caught this move right here. You expected this move to happen. Hold 300 pips. And now it's completely falling off the charts. I see it here. I see it here now. It might come down to this level, right? It's breaking literally right now, this level right here. And this is a really, 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 really nice trade. This is like I said, a descending channel, right? So what might happen is this might come all the way down here, then reverse, which is fine because I'm buying as low as possible. Buying as low as possible, right? Like I said, this is selling off. AUDJPY looks like it wants to sell off. AUD looks like it wants to sell off. So let this keep selling so I can buy as low as possible, right? I want to buy as low as possible. This is a whole 600 pip gap. I want to trade that. Keep dropping. I used to never understand why I heard educators say, well, why do you want it to drop? I understand now because I'm a much better trader now. I want it to drop, right? And I drew this. I like AUD-CHF a lot. I haven't even looked at this pair. I don't even remember when I charted this. I like this a lot. Everybody look out for AUD-CHF, right? AUD-CHF, you could potentially get this tonight, tomorrow. For sure. I'm expecting a good selling opportunity off this pair, right? Minimum 50 pip stop loss. Oh, I'm sorry, maximum for a fish. Oh my God, this looks so nice. For a 240 pip win. I'll take that all day, every day, you guys. All day, every day, no problem. Right? I'm definitely gonna add this to my favorites. I like this a lot. Like AD Entity. What else did I say I liked? Real odd and actually not in your entity. What else did I say I liked, you guys? Tell me in the chat. What did I like? What did I like? What did I like? I don't remember. I said I like that. I think that might have been it. AUD CHF, you guys definitely look. I like this a lot. This sell is definitely going to happen, especially because we see all these sales happening on all the other AUD pairs. So that means all the other AUD is going to move up, right? Going to move up. So that just proves my analysis. My Euro AUD that I'm currently in, because this AUD is dropping, this Euro odd is going to go up. So if anything, I'm probably going to be trading odd CHF this week and then holding Euro odd through the weekend as well as this through the weekend. And then that's probably going to be my rest of the trading week. Because on Friday, I don't know if anything's going to be seriously moving heavily moving. I'm not going to probably get my setup like I want. So I'm probably just going to be trading these two and that's it. And then call it a week and probably get some great setups next week. I have some weekly goals, you guys. And I'm going to be sharing that to you guys tonight, how I'm going to be growing my account. I don't know if you guys know, but I was on my birthday weekend. That might have been like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I told you guys that I accidentally blew my account on the slick. Not all the way. I didn't blow it all the way down. I lost a lot of money, you guys. I lost a lot of money. accidentally put in a demo trade big lot size in my account. I was trying to get used to trading, and there's nothing wrong with this, right? Trading 100 standard lots. I like to get used to a bigger standard lot, so when I get to it, I'm not emotional, right? So I threw in a big lot size on a smaller account and wasn't paying attention, blew and lost a lot of money. So I do have goals that I'm going through, which I'm not upset. It happens. It's not hard to grow an account, you guys. I really want you guys to understand it's not hard to grow an account. As long as you have goals, you can really make some money, right? Because I withdraw on a regular basis. So for sure, I want you guys to understand that it doesn't even matter that you blow your accounts, guys. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you blow your account, you guys. It doesn't. Because when you lose, you come back even harder. Even harder. Even harder. And it's quicker. That's what's crazy. I'm growing my account a lot quicker than I grew my account ever before. So I really want you guys to understand that it's so easy to make money in this market. You just have to know what you're looking at. Stick to one strategy. One strategy. Okay? Stick to one strategy. I'm being very transparent with you guys. I don't mind being transparent. I feel like being authentic is the best way to go, right? For sure, like, being authentic is definitely the best way to go. So I'm letting you guys know that this is how I trade. All right, I trade market structure. I use one indicator. I don't use anything else. If you want to learn how I trade this indicator, go on my YouTube. Right, it's okay. Right, this is a beautiful setup. I don't care what anybody says. I'm looking to trade this. Right, and I'm starting to like some of these NZD pairs. Speaking of which, let's get to these NZD pairs. I'm starting to like some of these NZD pairs that's coming out this week. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to like some of these pairs that's going on. I don't really trade NZD as a primary, but like, I'm starting to like these. You're welcome, you guys. I'm glad you guys can relate to what's going on. I feel like when it comes to the educators, they keep things so high and mighty. You know what I mean? They make it so like they can't be touched. Like, their accounts are like super, super huge, where it makes it seem unbelievable. No, we go through stuff too, right? We go through stuff too. So, like I said, like NZD pairs, this is just a beautiful trade. It's just a beautiful trade. This looks nice. I'm liking this right now. In all seriousness, I'm liking these setups that I like I like these setups a lot. So I'm gonna definitely add some NZD pairs. I'm gonna add them right now to my watch list. Like, I don't know why people sleep on these NZD pairs. I've been sleeping on these NZD pairs. What have I been doing? Like, these NZD pairs has been just, I've been paying attention like this whole weekend. This whole week, these NZD pairs are looking nice. Like, let's stop sleeping on these NZD pairs. I'm trading every single pair. As long as I make money, I'm gonna trade them. Okay, put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. As long as I'm making money, I'm going to trade the pairs. Period. Right? Like, come on now. Come on now. As long as we make money, that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. As long as we make money, as long as we withdraw, okay, that's all that matters. I want to make sure everything's so transparent with you guys. I'm not about to sugarcoat anything. Like, money is where it's at right now. Y'all came in this for the money. Y'all didn't come in this for anything else. It was for the money. Get all that. It's all about that bag. It's all about securing that bag. Like, straight up, it's all about securing that bag. That's really what it's about right now. It's about the bag. And I'm all about the bag. Straight up. So right now, this NZD JPY is my favorite pair. Not my favorite pair to trade. Not my favorite pair. But I do like that we do have divergence going on. I might make a divergence video. I don't know. What you guys think? I feel like we need a divergence video. but my indicator and price is in disagreement. So I'm definitely expecting this down move. I think I'll like this long term, like later on, maybe next week. I'll probably get in this trade. But for sure, I like that. Right now, look for a sell. Don't trade this. Don't trade this buy. It's too steep. It will knock you out, I promise you. You'll get in for a buy and then it'll knock you out. Like, you don't want that. All right, all right, all right. NZD CHF. Like I said, don't trade these. Don't trade these. This is too steep. I'm liking the reversal pattern still. Like, this is a ascending channel. Like, it's literally bouncing in between this. So I'm definitely expecting this huge down move long term. All right, I'm definitely expecting this huge down move to happen. So for sure, watch out for the NZD pairs. That's all I have to say. Watch out for them. Watch out for them. Let's see. Let's go over Bitcoin. Let's go over here. Let's go over some crypto. Let's go over some crypto. Where's that pair y'all like? Yeah, NZD CAD. I might go ahead and hop in NZD CAD. I might just go on 3 trades and call it a week. For real, for real. Maybe some, I don't know. If this plans out correctly, you guys, this might be a good trade. So my top favorite pairs right now, top favorite, Euro USD, AUD USD, for sure, AUD NZD, hell yeah on the AUD CHF, and absolutely on the NZD CAD. So AUD CHF and NZD CAD are my favorite pairs that I'm going to trade this week, right? I'm telling you that I am. AUD NZD, Euro USD, and AUD USD. I might trade AUD USD if it plays out. Like I said, the AUD pairs are dropping right now. So this might continue to drop. Like, it could hit, it could come down to these lows here before shooting up. It could. Like, it could literally come all the way down here before shooting up. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't really get in AUD USD, but I know this is coming up long term. Right, so, and Euro USD depends on what's going on with Euro USD. Depends if I actually get this move. If I get this move, I'll take it. But for sure, taking this week is AUD CHF and NZD CAD if it plays out, for sure. Now, Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, right now, I already depicted that this was going to go up a while ago. Like I said, if you see these circles, I expected it to go up. It went a little lower than expected, but I expected this to go up. I actually caught this move. If you got, I don't know, I didn't put it in the chat, but I caught about 300 pips. I say 200 pips off of Bitcoin today. It was a very, very nice move. Very, 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 very nice move. I'm expecting this to go up again. I'm just letting you guys know this right now. I'm expecting this to shoot all the way up. All the way up. Back to up here. Wait, like I said, you want to buy low. So wait for this. Wait for this to get up, to lower down a little bit and then shoot up. Right? Everything else, right? I don't want to go over Bitcoin too much, but I want to let you guys know that I definitely caught this Bitcoin move today. It's a very nice move. For sure, my mother's about to get on in about 10 minutes. So I for sure want to get my mother involved to explain in even more depth about crypto. So if you guys really want to learn crypto and want to learn how to really build and grow your account, stay on here. I'm being very transparent. I've been very transparent with you guys this entire time. If you guys really want to grow your account and learn how to grow your account, stay on here because I'm about to get off in about 2 minutes. And she's about to sign in and do her thing. She's getting on at 11:30, you guys. That's in 10 minutes. Okay? I showed you guys what to look for in the market. Okay? You guys literally check out my channel. Like I said, follow me on Instagram. But I'm letting you guys know, I want you guys to be successful. I want you guys to be wealthy. But give a 10-minute break. I'm going to play some music. It'll probably cut off anyway because she's going to be getting on. But a 10-minute intermission. And I want you guys to really, she's literally going to show you guys how to grow your account from a small account and withdraw. Okay? And withdraw. Right? I'm going to put my information back on here again so you guys can actually follow me. I really want to, my mother and I are really wanting you guys to become successful as traders. We're putting everything into you guys becoming successful as traders, right? That's the whole point. So if you guys really want to learn how to grow your account, stay on here. I'm telling you, stay on here. And we will make sure that you guys become successful traders. So I'm about to play some music. I'm about to get you guys on here for sure. You guys have a great day, great Thanksgiving. I'm glad I can rock out with you guys today. If you guys have any questions, DM me on Instagram. I'll put it up on here. Follow me on Facebook. It's the same thing as my YouTube channel name. And I will definitely catch you guys on the flip side because the bottom is way too crowded and I want to meet you guys at the top. All right, you guys. Yeah, I had to put my lace up, get my change up, had to get my